All right, let's get the show on the road. So, this evening, we are gonna swap out the V6 right here and swap that out for a nice Revo. This guy right here. Drop-in replacement. This nice, super easy to change nozzle system. So, supposed to be a nice drop-in replacement. See how nice and how drop-in it actually is. So, let's get started here. Start with dropping in the new one first, and then we'll start wiring the electronics back. That said, let's get some tools going here. Right element there. So, cool. Can cut off. Nice parts here for acres. Used up. You can see my V6 there has seen better days. Better days from our life. Awesome. There. Oh, pretty good shape. Really cut it out. That's your cable. Wires in rounds. That. Cartridge, and new fan. Going all the way back. Why not? Why not? Set that aside so we don't lose it. See what I have. Actually, we can't pitch that. Can do it. Out. Goes up. A few little marks. say since I've been taking this out? Long time. There we go. Just need to apply the right amount of pressure to it. Okay. So, Milwaukee Sharpie here. Here we go. So, side there. Alright, not that much. Check. That one there. That one. There. Same amount. Bigger opening. Almost. Oh yeah, that really well. But rather than this way. Up. That would be so. Oh. Since we are short. What I did there, took this, pushed it into here, marked the top, pulled the same piece out, marked it top in here. That's the difference. There. Need to subtract. Gonna need piecework. Test it with the old piece. Oh. Grab our friends. Cut. Black line and point. off. Rather than cut it with like scissors or something like that, I prefer to just bring it back to the other knife. Back to it's not working all right. Nice little cut without crushing the center. Okay, so trying that with piece here. Right. And look at that. It sits in there real nice and neat. Let's get ourselves a piece of filament here. Make sure that it feeds in there nice and proper. Take this through. Put an angled edge on it. Oh, there. Close enough, you can kind of see where I'm feeding it here. Goes nice and easy all the way down, so that is in the money. Didn't feel anything catch any sides or nothing. We're gonna mirror that on the new piece. Alright, so it was really difficult pulling this tubing back out of the Bondtech. This little piece down here holds it in really, really well. Really well. Okay. Really important questions. Put the white PTFE, it looks like it fell all the way down the bottom. I always count on a Railcore to collect stuff on the bottom. Same thing, we're going to make a little mark right there. The old piece, template, right? There, like so. Way. Mark right there. Gently touching the blade. Hold that. So, pouring the outside lightly. Way tubing completely. Okay, we're just getting pressure on there, spinning it away from itself. Like that. All right. There, we might need to out the bottom of this. Just barely. Not really gonna put much pressure. See? Okay. So, pull underneath contact there, and going to part right back here. Holds the Revo in place. Tighten down loose. Bring down slowly, nice and easy. Side feature. Another trick clip there. Alright. Alright. Seems like it's going anywhere. Alright, same deal. Take a piece of filament. If it feeds this part here. Oh yeah. All the way down, nice and easy. No real resistance other than the filament push past the extruder all the way down. That is nice. I'll make for easy loading and unloading of the film. Okay. Hardware is installed. It's time for the removal of this bad boy. And wiring of the electronics. So, said, it's time to move away from that. Instead of looking at a nice top view, we will move one of the cameras, pick up the electronics view of the reel. Which camera? Which camera indeed? Oh, looking at our parts here, it looks like we missed putting favorite pieces back. Right here. Hold that in place. Always forget the blue part. Every time. Okay, electronics. So, cover the electronics cover. Not hard to see in there. You can see the top part right there. That's nice. That. Do our fancy little clip set up here. So I guess before we move the camera, this that way. Maybe. But, oh yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happens? Tripod is broken. Go. Better. Okay. We tie to a black zip tie here. Away. Favorite setups right there. We tie through that. Okay. Pull this back to here. Alright. Peel these two back. Also. Here. Okay. So on the side of the Railcore here, got our electronics enclosure. Just surprised to have the cover on this thing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so right here, this heat shrink in here. Heater cartridge right here. Mark go. Sharpie. And for myself already. Or here. Right. Ta-da! One. Gonna need this. Got that. There. By the way, anytime you're doing electrical, you should always unplug it from the source. You don't have a chance of turning it on or someone else turning it on, which is my favorite. Someone else turning it on is what gets you 9 times out of 10 compared to doing it to yourself. Time I was on a light for a lady. I was out on a service call. I was an electrician. Apprentice. Lady wanted to turn the light on when I was hooking up the electrical connections to help me out. She lit me up. I don't think I've ever been shocked that hard. It was just 110. Nothing like holding on to both wires above your head while someone else is trying to help you turn the light on you're switching. Be awesome. The other one. Our fan. Alright, so there's heatsink. Heater core. Now, let's start feeding our new cables into place. So, gently push it into the cabling through the wrap. The wrap will just kind of suck it in there on its own. And then we'll feed this down through the grommet on the side. Out to here. Rat's nest already. There. So, see some of my BL touch wiring in there, and for other videos really soon we're gonna swap that BL touch out for a Euclid probe that we picked up from the lab. Alright, look at that. Neat. Boom. First set done. Shabby. That's nice and out of the way. Alright, now we just need our thermistor and our heater cartridge. I like to start at this end and then work my way back. That way the wires are nice and tucked up in here. Okay. See that it tucks in here away from everything, so that's really well. And here, E3d gave us these jumpers with these really nice ends on them. Alright, the ones with the little tiny pins on them. Those are for the heater core. White cables for our thermistor. Start back over here and we're gonna tell which one is the heater cord because it says 24 volts, 40 watts. That is the white, red striping. Plug that in into the black. Straightforward. I like to run the finger across, feel a little clip and a little raised clip with the edge on it. Part that goes facing the squeezy part of the other one. We're just going to tape these cables together nice and easy. Get them here. Shoving it there to get good and back lengthwise. Weight off of it, just kind of stable. Definitely easier. So, gonna fight it. Anytime you find yourself fighting something, you're probably doing it the wrong way. It's always a better way to do things. Find the flow working with. Yeah, see, that's going in there nicely, and then we'll try to adjust the front part down a little more, get it to coil around itself and tuck these wires in just a little bit neater. Kind of hard because both of the connections are butted up right against each other, but as long as we can try to get them looking like they should be that way, I guess is the shooting for. Cable management is probably what you'll majority of your time doing if you want halfway decent in itself. The whole trick to it. Alright. It's neat right there, and we're just gonna work this wiring loom over it a little bit more. There's a large black zip tie in there, and that's what gives the loom a lot of its strength and helps it hold its shape. Kind of coils on itself back over everything. Just work the place there. Your loom is nicely wires back into the rubber grommet here in the corner. Okay, that is pretty clean. I like it. Even better that there's no hot torquing for installing it either. Okay, so our hardware and our wiring looks great. Double check, make sure there's nothing weird going on here, you didn't miss anything. Stuff all the time. Okay, now we make our connections back at the duet board. The core uses a duet 2X. First things first, 3 cables. Here. Oh, wreck things already. Our little board has pulled itself away from the weight of the cabling. Now, okay, over here is not damaged. Should have disconnected these pins. That, fortunately, board apart and bummer. Pins. Good though. shot. Connections. Trying to trick those pressure. And so we don't. Oh boy. Completely pulling away. Definitely is. I feel like this is not going. But we'll see. Totally gonna find out. Okay, well, that's connected. Yeah. There it is. Good, and the red faces to the right on pretty much every single terminal in. Okay, then, last but not least, the thermistor. Right. Left. Right. Table here, we're going to guess. Red lettering is positive. One with the words. Typically, white stripe indicates you're negative, and lettering is positive. Right. That in there. Bob's your uncle. Alright. On now. Works. On and runs right. We'll start running her. And test the connection. PID tune it. Yeah, let's. Some of these cables though. We use those on the boron build. Yeah. Okay. That back in. It's good. And touch works. Nothing has smoked itself. Fan is turning. Blowing outward though. Okay. Should be blowing inward. Might have to check our wiring guide. Right. And I think we'll go with pulley tie again. Hold that in place. Yeah, everything is looking good on the display. That's nice. Got that going for ourselves. The trick is going to be this part. Oh, it says, yeah. Let's see if we can wrap the nut. Big fan of these right here. Great, super cheap. Nice for game. We'll tighten all that down. Let's hold it. Alright, the offset looks almost identical to what we had with the V6. So once we get this in here, we'll double check that, reset it, and yeah, that's pretty much a wrap after that. But before we tighten down the zip tie, wrong button. Let's get home our X. What I wanted to do in the first place. Alright, so it's right about there. Tighten this up here. I like to push it as far away from this point as possible before I lock down wiring into place. Really good. Shove some of the boarding back in there. That up. I don't like to tighten this up all the way, just enough to hold it, because a lot of times if you go too tight, it'll just cut right through your own wiring over time, and I'd rather have it cut through the fabric first and not the wires. Okay. Now, network, Railcore. I like to go to the Railcore Dazuki and bring up the configuration. Oh look, they've got a Railcore mini kit on there now too. How about that? Fancy. Like I have something else to build again. Take my money. Alright. Adjusting your configuration. T. Guess I should probably set this up on my OBS so that I can start showing my computer screen. Do that next. Adjusting Z height. Could. Yeah, I guess we'll do that first. So, adjusting our Z probe height. Guess we should run a G32 a few times. Although before I do all that, I do want to PID tune it first. So, console, send code. We are going to send a M303 H1 S250. PID is going to go through a tuning cycle. When it's done, we'll run our M307H1 to see the values. Say something like heater 0, model, gain 199.0, time constant, a number there, dead time, another number, max PWM, calibration voltage. Console says auto tune phase 1. Heater on. We are ripping all the way up to 126 degrees so far. So it seems like our duet board so far is just fine. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's nice. Shiny lights in there too, so that's bueno. Not bad at all. Back, can you read it? Oh yeah, you can see it right there. We're up to 220 now on our hot end. It's nice, right down in here. Hot end, our bed. In phase 3, peak temperature was 254.0. So, probably need to go into the config and adjust our temp up to 300 too, because this thing does a maximum of 300 degrees, even though I probably won't print more than 260 with it, I want to say at the moment. Most of the ABS prints I do are around 2. Cool. So now we are going to do 307H1, so in our G code. Let's see here. Console, keyboard, and G. What are we looking for there? Sorry, M307. Okay. No, M307H1. 307. And there we go down here. Heater 1 model gain for 4. Take all of that right there. And we are going to input that to our config.g. So, on my phone here, web app, and go to file management on the app, system, G, all the way to the middle, was M307 line. line, 7 line, thermistor. Nope, close. 307. There we go. There's our heaters. M307H1 needs to be 4. Already. Constant weight. Yep, already there. 3. Yep. On model 1. Yeah, that all looks great. Cool. Yeah. Oh no. I did not wait long enough. We have different values. So, try that one. 1, 7. H1. There we are. Now, system B. Seven line for H1. Update that. I think it's 671. Constant. Dead time 7. This is all like about way higher on the A, C, and the dead time, the constant dead half. All right. 7-1. 7, 7, 1. Perfect. Save that. Reset the board. That will push our settings. Cool. There. Back where it was. Back to the dashboard. Home everything. Right? Okay, and now I'm going to hit that with a E3d to get everything auto leveled a few different times, try to get our bed as flat as possible. God, I can't wait. So I ordered some new lead screws. This thing is so off, it's not even funny. That's going to fix a lot of the weird artifacting I've been having on the prints. Been chasing that for a few months now, and putting those new magnetic compensators on revealed that problem. Everything else though sits pretty straight. I mean, you can see where it's sitting there, and after running that, we went from deviation of 0.117 down to 0.037, so it's pretty accurate. Fixing that though is going to solve a lot of problems. That should show up on Friday. One more time. Not gonna lie, I'm really happy with all that. So now, go to Z. Put that in the center. Set our Z offset next. And we're done. Let's run some test prints and get this bad boy running again. Let's go. So fast. Doing it slowly. Up and our Z is at 0.95 right now, so we're just under meter. Slowly bring it up until this nozzle barely taper. Set our Z off. Ooh, see? There it grabbed. Half back. Foot grabs. Right there you can see where the paper will pull on it. Good to go. And right there we're going to run a macro called point. That gives us 2.833 millimeters. Believe it or not, exactly initial setting with the V6 was. And check our file management, I can put G, I, yep, I have it set at 2.94, so I think that's about the same as I did cold last time when I heated it up. Ended up at a nice 2.94, so we will home it. Let's see where we're at. 0 and see if that matches. And if we have the same resistance on the paper when we're homed and brought back down to 0, then we know we're in business. We put the filament tube back in. Okay, so let's move this and putting our use at 10. Like that. with their 0. There's 1, 5, yep, that is right where we want to be. Half a millimeter more and we're at complete 0, so we're at 0.05. Right, well, that's it for tonight. Made enough headway there. I'll let this thing heat soak for a while, do the same thing we did, and double check it. Tonight, that is a wrap. Thanks for tuning in, and please smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. That helps me out, gets me on my way. Just starting this channel out, so really appreciate the help.